Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to Maui Paul's Wake Up Call. Special thanks to Andy for naming the stuff that I do. This morning we're working with my I Am deck. So, for those you don't know, I actually have a deck of cards right here, I Am. And this deck of cards is basically just full of all kinds of positive affirmations, nice things that we can say about ourselves to really set the tone for our days. So often we use the words I am to say lousy stuff about ourselves. And I think it goes back to childhood, really. I mean, if you think about it, so many of our experiences as kids come down to like when we say nice things about ourselves that the people around us tell us that we're being conceited or that we're being self-centered, but when we say lousy stuff about ourselves everybody laughs and we get some social acceptance, and so we have this internalized lousy narrative that goes on inside of our heads, and that's bullshit. So we're going to correct that today with these wonderful I Am cards. So I pull one of these every single morning, and today I'm going to pull one with you. So let's grab one off the top of the deck, and I am authentic. I am authentic. I live my truth, and my genuine nature is valued. I live my truth, and my genuine nature is valued. I am authentic. So if you want that to be your card today, I'm just going to ask you if you're authentic, and you can say, I am authentic. It's a great affirmation. So, are you authentic? You are authentic. Fact is that your genuine nature is valued too, and there's only one you, and the world needs that one you. This entire world, it teaches us to conform to whatever the people around us are doing. And for years, I really hid my authentic self. I thought that my authentic self was way too much for the people around me to handle. And so I dimmed my light and I changed myself and I modified my behavior in order to fit in with what I thought would make the people around me think that I was a nice person, instead of just being me. And it made me miserable. It made me just completely miserable. And I eventually got so fed up with it that I went to live on a mountaintop in Costa Rica and sort my shit out. So while I was up there, I ran into a whole bunch of other people, because when you quit your life and live on a mountaintop in Costa Rica, you meet other people who have also made different choices in life. And while I was down there, I met this whole different group of people, and they were living very different lives, different from each other, but they all had one thing in common, which is that they loved themselves, and they really didn't care about my or anybody else's approval. And so that was when I dropped the facade and I committed to being who I was. I said, okay, well, if these people can all just be who they are, why do I have to have a stick up my ass? I can just be who I am too, and if they like me, cool, and if they don't like me, cool. And I don't have to care either. Like, I'm a grown-up. I don't have to be too worried about what other people think about me. And I found that when I did that, it attracted the right sort of people. It attracted people who liked me for who I was, not for who I was pretending to be. And it repelled the people who didn't like me for who I was, and often I find that people who don't like me for who I am, and really they don't like themselves for who they are either, and I don't want to put up with people like that in my life anyway, so it works out nicely that they go away and find somebody else to hang out with. As we go out today, let's look for ways to express our authentic selves, or our authenticity. Let's love the people around us in the way that only we can, reach the people that only we can reach, in the ways that only we can reach them. And let's bring some authenticity to our work, to our social lives, to the people that we love, to our relationships. Fact is that there's only one me, and there's only one you, and the world needs us to be authentic. So, I am authentic. I'll figure out how to operate this camera sometime. Things mirror image, so. I am authentic. You are authentic. We are authentic. Let's all go be authentic together. Aloha from paradise.